Hey, what's up? This is Cam from the Biker Lawyers. I'm going to do a reaction video here to cop tries to stop group of bikers. Then this happens, ... Okay. Here's our group of bikers. Yeah, I don't envy the cop in this position. This is, I mean, who is he pulling over, right? Does everybody pull over? That's definitely not the approach they're taking. Wow. I mean, what should be happening is everybody should be pulling over for this cop to pass, which I think is what the cop's trying to do. But, yeah. We got a wheelie. Yeah, we got a few wheelies. I'm just going to point out really quick. Basically everywhere it's illegal to do wheelies. That doesn't make them less cool, but we got a group of bikes riding together. So if one of these people is popping their wheelie and they fuck up and a whole bunch of people go down, we're going to see liability for that. Obviously, this is a video centered on what's going on with the police, though. We're going to get back to it. That is a ripping wheelie, though. Yeah, fuck the police is what's going on here. That's definitely the mood. So the cops swerving around in front seems to be, if I were in this group here, I would be thinking, probably wants to put, but how are they supposed to communicate with each other? This cop, I don't know, better be calling for backup or something, because that cop is in over their head right now. Absolutely in over their head. Wheelies everywhere. This is the weirdest way to roll hard. I just got to point that out. I mean, they're really rolling hard on this cop, but it's funny to me. I mean, no disrespect if you ride this kind of bike. It's not what I'm used to seeing. This is kind of funny to me. All right. This is what I was pointing out in the first place. It's when the cop was going around in the first place, what everybody should have done is just pull over, slow down, let him go by, figure it out. But at the same time, this cop what is this cop trying to do? Pull over everybody? Some of them? One of them? If you're one of these bikers, what do you do? Do you just stop and let the whole... I mean, this looks like a mess. If I were in this pack, I would at least be thinking about just pulling over and letting this pass. But at the same time, look at that. There's really no shoulder to speak of. This is a multi-lane. What are we? 1, 2, 3, 6-lane highway, 6-lane divided highway. There's not a lot of good options here, and I mean, I feel for this cop. This is not a situation that the cop wants to be in, but the officer appears to be escalating it. And are you gonna take that exit, buddy? Okay. And now we've got more cops. Yeah. What, an ad? No.
Why are you crying, Kanan?
Why, Kanan? I don't care. What's going on? Okay. Now we got him backing up the wrong way. All right. This is just full of problems. Like, This is not a place to pull over. This is not a place to pull them over. They're going the wrong way up an access ramp. Everybody's fucking this up. Everybody's fucking this up. The cops are fucking this up. The bikers are fucking this up. Right? Okay, so what happens now? This vehicle, I don't know, SUV maybe? I'm not exactly sure. Some kind of vehicle coming down that's going the correct way, and the cop is going the wrong way. The motorcycles are going the wrong way. So what happens to this car? They get into a wreck. I mean, they get into a wreck with some of these bikers. That's easy. You sue the bikers that you come into contact with, and maybe even if this is an organized ride, some of the organizers, if they're failing to keep control of it. But what if it's that cop, right? Because in a lot of cases, there's going to be immunity for officers, and especially if they're responding to an emergency. And that's going to vary jurisdiction by jurisdiction. But like in Iowa, if a cop's responding to an emergency, they can pretty much run your kids over in the crosswalk, and that is that. But that doesn't seem to be what's happening here. Is this a cop that's responding to the emergency created by these motorcycles? Has the cop responded already? The cop is absolutely exacerbating things, driving the wrong way down this, but all right, keep going. What a mess. Yeah, that's another person. Who knows how many people are in that vehicle? Arrows pointing. What a mess. What a mess. And look at that. I think we had a clear traffic light, but all of this coming through. Yep, there's that green light. Now, it's nice to have this video. It's nice to watch this video, to have a reaction to this video, but this particular person who's recording this, I'm glad they're recording this, but in this position, you're seeing this officer, all these bikes, we're cutting through traffic at a high rate of speed. We came off the wrong ramp on the way in. It's time for these people one by one to break away and drop off of this, and that includes the officers. This entire situation is out of control. Yeah, look at this. This is absolutely irresponsible. There's a parking ramp, or no, that's housing. That's apartment complex. This is a house over here. This is residential. It's every single person involved in this, and especially the highway patrol here, needs to calm down, fuck off, and just break off in another direction. This isn't good for anybody. All right, cops crossing the double yellow, getting into the suicide lane, and our videographer here is doing the same, getting up in the suicide lane to keep pace with the cop and keep this on video. It's providing us with an entertaining video for sure, but right, that's a lane change in an intersection. So if this causes a crash, that's fault by itself. Crossing the double yellow, going the wrong way into the oncoming turn lane.
Well, he already turned around.
Running a red light. Okay, yeah, there was plenty to say about that. Basically, it's lucky that nobody got injured, or at least nobody got injured on film. That was an absolute mess of a situation, and nobody was absolved from fault there. This would have been a difficult thing to analyze if one of those bikers had gone down. Although there would have been a difference between like our videographer, who was recording themselves doing illegal things and doing reckless things like popping wheelies and flipping the bird. It looks cool and it's fun, but It's not the time, not the place, and instigating a situation that's already out of control. But again, we had this group of bikers riding together, and not every single one of them was involved in unlawful activity. Some of them, I mean, even that going the wrong way down the exit ramp, they were absolutely being herded by that highway patrol vehicle. So we have varying questions of fault if there'd been a collision or something like that with some pedestrian or some other motorist who had nothing to do with that. Some of these bikers would have been hugely at fault. Some of them, it would have been more of an open question, because some of them were just going with a flow. Even when that flow went the wrong way, it was being directed by law enforcement to go the wrong way. And again, it was kind of unclear in the first place what these officers were trying to accomplish. But there's a lot of blame to go around there, and I'm glad that we saw a video without a collision and without injuries. But now we've got a dirt bike situation, looks like, on a much smaller highway. Yeah, flipping some people off. Why not? Yeah, wheelie, okay.
Yeah, Kevin!
Yeah, Kevin! Fuck yeah! So we just blew through a crosswalk. It looked like it was fine, but, you know, if you're flipping the bird, popping wheelies, and shouting to Kevin, you're probably not taking time to check. So that could be dead kids right there. Glad there's not. Moving on. Oh, Johnny Law caught him. All right. So obviously, pull over here. There isn't much of a shoulder. And I'm curious whether we're going to see, is this guy going to try and run, or is this guy going to pull over? But if he's going to try and run, that looks like a dirt bike. So if he's going to try and run, I wonder whether he's going to stay on the road. School bus. There was that crosswalk, school bus. This is not a good environment for this shit to be going down. Okay, we're lane splitting here. That's debatable if this is going to be a turn, but this is one lane. Sometimes people come up to it. If this biker is going to go straight through the lane, looks like the biker is going to ignore the stop sign. That's lane splitting. That's illegal in most jurisdictions. It is in Iowa. If we're going to take a right turn, that's debatable. Okay, right turn, but obviously didn't stop.
Fuck 12.
Yeah, fuck 12. Okay, running from the cops on the road in your dirt bike. We don't have the and recording it. I'm imagining this was, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. This didn't go to trial. This guy pled guilty. Catch a plea deal when you're fucked like this because you record yourself doing illegal shit. Thanks for the video, though. It's entertaining. Okay, there you go. Let's go Grand Theft Auto on this shit. Come on, come on. I think he's solidly at like 2 stars right now. Yeah, hide. Oh, what's the fucking point? Okay, just not speaking as a lawyer, but just from a getting away with shit point of view, just a guy who was a teenager once and went to parties I shouldn't have been at. Just chill for a minute. Just let him pass. Just popping up in there. Anyway. Idiot. Come on. And by the way, while you were in the bushes waiting for them to pass, out in the shade there where they're going by and they didn't see you, would be a great time to maybe delete the video of all the crimes. I'm not encouraging people to do this. I'm just pointing out. Come on, man. Come on. Okay. He has a warning that he's approaching a stop sign. We know this is a residential area. Look at all these people pulled over for law enforcement. This is a bad situation. And this person is increasing the danger by blasting back through it. Because look at these vehicles. They, as this biker's coming at them, they're thinking the cop's gone. They're relaxing. They're about to get back on the road. They've got their attention focused for maybe someone coming the other way. this is sort of an invitation for trouble in and of itself, and that most of these people are thinking the cherries went by, the emergency has passed, and now this guy's bringing the emergency right back to him. Like, that was all illegal as hell, but I gotta say, kind of a clever way to cut through that. I respect this guy finally realizing that his vehicle goes off the road, and he is committed to his level of criminality. We are now watching a Grand Theft Auto playthrough. I'm only gonna give the disclaimer once. I'm not encouraging illegal activity. I'm just entertained by it. And from this point forward, whatever I say, just assume I'm saying, I don't approve of this, don't do illegal shit. Obviously, that's what I think, and that's the message I'm giving you. But at the same time, I do like playing Grand Theft Auto, and this video is starting to look like it. Okay. Ah! Yeah, we still have flashing stars, at least one or two using the Grand Theft Auto meter. Can hear those cherries in the distance. I wonder if this guy knows where he's going. I wonder if this guy knows the lay of the land. Or if this is, I mean, earlier he said fuck 12, you know, maybe that's like a highway 12. Does he know where he's going? Is this, or is he getting boxed in? I'm really curious now. Presumably these cops know the lay of the land. I mean, this is their beat, this is their jurisdiction. Okay, a lot of stop signs and shit. That looks like a school we're going by here. Okay, coming up into this parking lot. This is stupid as fuck. This is how, oh my god, look at that. That's playground equipment. You can see that's somebody's parent, and there's got to be kids in there. I don't know what this guy's thinking. Children swinging. Oh, there's a kid right there in the parking lot. Yeah, it's getting a little harder to take the Grand Theft Auto point of view. This guy is putting a lot of people, and a lot of them children, in danger, in pointlessly too, because as I pointed out earlier, if he's trying to get away from the cops, he could have just hid in the shade for a little while. They were going past. But This is somebody who's not very intelligent. This is somebody who clearly doesn't care about the lives of other people. And I want to point out right now that if this biker were to run over one of these kids or a pedestrian or somebody and kill them in the midst of this, that would likely be murder. That would likely be murder, if not murder, manslaughter. It's going to depend on the jurisdiction, but we're looking at homicide charges at this point because this is so reckless. This is in complete disregard for other people's lives that it's frustrating to watch, and I hope we don't see anyone get hurt. Okay, I guess that was the end of the video, and maybe they got away. We're on to another video. I hope this one involves less child endangerment, which it probably will since it's at night.
Go Gadget!
Go Gadget what? Right? Like Go Gadget hat, Go Gadget what? Go Gadget crotch rocket. If you're going to say something that's stupid like Go Gadget, finish the thought. Go Gadget, whatever. Let's go. He almost got clipped on his way in. Did you see that? That would have been his fault. Fucking Go Gadget, spill your brains out on the pavement. And hope you have health insurance and don't need an income for the rest of your life, because that would have been his fault.
Yeah!
Man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, I get it, riding is sweet. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, there's the cherries. That didn't take long. Let's see if he runs.
There's a cop. Where can I get off?
Taking an exit is a smart move here. Pulling over on the highway, really dangerous. Really dangerous. There's not much of a shoulder, and there's an exit coming up. So from my point of view, taking this exit and getting off the exit to the side is reasonable, is a safe thing to do. But slow down. I see, looks like 57 miles an hour. Do something to indicate to the officer that you are slowing down, that you are pulling over. Turn signal, bring the speed down, that kind of thing, so they don't think that you're about to lead them on a chase. But here we are on YouTube, so I'm guessing that's what winds up happening.
Shoot, there's really no good place to stop. Ugh, it's dirty too. Ugh. Yuck.
All right, so we're probably about to see an encounter with the police officer, and this is absolutely a far from ideal place for a traffic stop. It looks like maybe there wasn't an option for our biker to get to take an exit. Maybe there was one further up. I see green signs further forward, and it's hard to judge, but if I'm putting myself into this position, I would have slowed down a lot. I would have signaled that I'm pulling over, but I would have proceeded to another exit because this is a wildly dangerous place to be pulled over. This is a wildly dangerous situation for the biker, for the officer, and for people on the road. All right, Darth Vader, come on. What's going on here?
How's it going? Good, how you doing? Freezing. Golly, I didn't know it was going to be this freaking cold.
Does he sound sober to you? I don't know.
Cold tonight, man. I'm sorry, I just got in the fridge. I have new pants on. I can't even freaking ride. Like
This is one of those, do you know why I pulled you over situations? Yeah, he was lane splitting on his way in.
barely get my freaking leg up. I got freaking skinny jeans on.
He's playing it pretty smart, though. He's engaging the cop in a friendly way. He may know why he was pulled over. He may not, but he's not making any confessions or anything. He's interacting on a human level. This is smart. This is smart. You want to interact as human beings and not be immediately coming to blows, no matter what your attitudes towards the police as an institution are, anything like that. There's a lot of opinions to be had, and there's a lot of respectable positions to take. But in this situation, the only correct thing to do is to try and be safe, because these turn into life and death things. And it's good to see just mellow human engagement.
This is my first ride, and I was like, oh, and I'm freaking freezing to death. Sorry, I just came from a barbecue.
From a barbecue.
Yeah, it's brand new. Everything's new. My boots are new. They're good, but these freaking pants, I can't even freaking ride in them. I don't know, probably 15 years on and off. So, but yeah, jeez Louise, bro, I'm frozen.
Jeez Louise, bro.
Sorry, man.
Like, I get it. I have a bike too. I know how it is.
This cop is being really cool with him.
Everything else. Just slow down, especially if you're past sleep right there on that shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Shoot, man. Sorry about that.
Good, brother. Be safe.
All right, thanks, man.
You're good, brother. Be safe. That's a cool cop. And so he didn't catch him on the lane split. Yeah, that was well handled. It's weird to see that at the end of the kill all the kids with my insane reckless negligence video, but we got a mix. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, Cam. Biker Lawyers, like, subscribe, click for notifications. Put your social security number in the comments section and your credit cards, or not. Just like and subscribe, okay? Meet me halfway. Meet me halfway. Comment. Let us know what kind of videos you want. Catch you later. Peace.